Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Milroe. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver makes the grab. Well, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man.
They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
That's reeled in. It's McMillan. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Yeah, so many quarterbacks today have the dual threat ability to run and throw. But when they get pressure, a lot of them look to run first and to throw second. Here's an example of a quarterback getting away from the pressure, but doing a good job keeping his eyes downfield and then making the throw for a big gain.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and goal, handoff. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he's got it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Fifita. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. He lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Pressure is coming. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders...
Touchdown, tied all the way back to claim the lead.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. That completion makes it second and short. To throw, it's Fifita. Trying to extend the play. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Caught over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff to the back. Hits some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Touchdown, Bama. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Patterson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Fifita. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space.